Hi, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a mini update on what's going on in the world of coins and of coin business in light of the coronavirus. Today is March 26th, and well, it's quiet. It's really quiet here locally because most people are staying at home. And nationally, there's been lots of different types of news that's gone on. Of course, New York is in the middle of a crisis right now, and we're looking at people getting announcements from other counties and states where they've been told just to shut down for a month. So basically, like Lynn Knight Auction, who's in Kansas, their local government has said, "Hey, stay home. Everybody just stay home for the next month." So they're not opening their doors again until April 25th. Now that's assuming that the government still says you can open your doors after that, and that's the big question mark right now for everybody as far as how you can do business. Heritage Auctions has delayed a number of its auctions for different types of things, not just coins, but jewelry and other collectors' items. And I know that we saw a bunch of auctions close right about the time the pandemic broke, and the results were very good. Of course, the spirit of people changes pretty rapidly. So I'm not surprised to see auctions closing because, well, no one is traveling to them. I had an event this summer. I was going to go to California with my daughter, and that has been postponed. I think they're going to try to hopefully do it in the fall. At least that's the concept there. So the other thing to know is that basically in this time frame right now, the metals have been really crazy. Silver's been almost impossible to get a hold of. Uh, Nationally, you can't find it. Most of the national sellers are out. I know that there are local companies that were just holding on to it until the price came back up. But from a number of people that I know at larger companies, they actually were physically out of silver, which is what happened with us. We were out of silver in no time, and it's been hard to get. And I'm seeing silver being offered at $4 over spot, and so the the metric on the marketplace is that silver is the spot price of silver is like $14, but you can buy it wholesale at 18. And so what's interesting is we're finding stuff that we had on eBay for a long time at $22 an ounce is suddenly getting snatched up, you know, and which is fascinating, the psychology here, because you basically physical silver is trading at close to anywhere from 18 to $20 an ounce when the spot price is still in the $14 range. So this whole thing is that scarcity mentality. It's the same thing that's happening with toilet paper, which is to say, oh no, everyone's getting it and it's going to be gone, so I better get some, even though I already have a bunch. And what's also fascinating, the learning point here is something that I've told my buyers of silver for years and years and years. If you want silver, you should buy it when it's available. And so, when silver was $16 an ounce and $15 an ounce for the last 18 months, and I told people, and they only had to pay a dollar over to get it, you should buy it. You should buy it because every time silver drops really quickly, you can't find it. Now, the fascinating thing is the price of gold has maintained and gone up, and it's the only metal that had when all the metals got slaughtered. Gold was still, $400 higher than 2 years ago. Um, the most fascinating thing that I saw, though, was rhodium, which rhodium doubled in price in a day from $4,000 to $8,000. And then the next day, it actually maintained a bid ask spread of 100%. The bid was 4,000 and the ask was 8,000. I I don't even know what to tell you about rhodium other than I I wouldn't touch the stuff. I have no idea, what rhodium is used for or anything like that. So Um, one last note on the current situation. Most of our business is just kind of dried up. We're putting a lot of stuff online, and then if we had bullion, we'd be selling lots of bullion. But the state of Arizona, at least, what they're talking about doing for a shutdown of all business, currently, we would be able to stay open as an essential because we buy, scrap gold and scrap jewelry and bullion and other assets so that people can have money during a time of crisis, which is kind of the same thing as, you want to make sure your banks are open. So, by the way, I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen a run on the banks yet. I'm a little surprised because the way, but once again, people don't really believe in banks anyways. Everything they do is electronic. They don't believe in cash. I know that you and I probably do if you're watching this video, but the average person around you does not. The average person my age and younger, they don't care anything about having actual physical cash, as long as they have the dot pixels in their Apple Pay wallet or online. They don't really care. So anyway, that's the update. Boots on the ground report from Old Pueblo Coin on the coronavirus. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments and questions in the box below. You can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner and watch more videos. I'm going to keep them coming. Thanks.